Hey guys, Anthony here from AFT Dog Training. There are many ways to teach your puppy a recall. This is one of my favorite ways to do it. It is something that has been passed down from when my father taught me how to do it with the 16 dogs I grew up with in my house. Okay? So the recall for me, a lot of it has to do with the food and feeding time. So if you have lucky enough to have a fenced-in yard, great. If you're not, you can still do this in your home and not make excuses about it. So far, it has been cold this past winter here in Pennsylvania, and we've been doing this type of training with the recall this same exact way with the help of my 6-year-old son. So my 6-year-old son, Mason, son AJ helps too, and even Summer sometimes. But mainly my 6-year-old son, Mason, has been using this technique and training Cider here on a recall. So just keep that in mind, a 6-year-old child. So, and not only is he feeding Cider at that time and doing this technique, but he's feeding the other 7 dogs in my household. Okay, so what we're going to do here is, sorry, he's up there, he smells that food. Kelsey's back there, we kind of got a little barrier here with the funnel. She's going to have a treat, and she's going to be luring them, just holding the treat in her hand, right? And I'm going to recall him and then let him eat out of the bowl. Okay? And when I do that, I'm going to say his name to get his attention, and then it's going to follow in with a come. Okay? So here we go. So she's over there doing this. Okay? She's over there. I want to get you on her. I'm not too much focused on the sit, auto sit when he comes to me yet. That will come in time. Cider, come! Good boy, good come! Okay, now when he's eating, I'm also putting my hands in here, holding the bowl. He's 16 weeks. My son Mason does the same thing. Some trainers will say not to do this or this and that. I've been doing it this way my whole life. Even growing up in a household with my father with hybrid wolves, shepherds, huskies, chihuahuas, pit bulls, boxers, we never had human issues with our dogs. Okay? So doing this and that. I'm going to take it away. We're going to run through that exercise again. I'm going to put the food back over here. Now, Kelsey is going to ask for the recall and give him the treat and then use the food lure.
Cider, come! Good boy. Yes.
And she's luring him. She can give him the treat at this point and then continue the food luring. Now, this could be done at your house. This is not a massive building, but you could do it in your house. If you have 2 floors, great. I recommend doing it 1 dog at a time, especially if you're not a dog trainer. 1 dog at a time doing this session and really focusing in on him only. That way he's taking them in. Call him back again.
Cider, come!
Over there. Now I'm going to grab the food. Cider, come! Good boy. Food. Again, put my food in, my hands in here. I'm not like pushing them around. Nobody wants, when you're eating, to be annoyed while you're eating. So don't sit there and keep pushing the buttons, all right? But I want the relationship with all my dogs. I don't care what they got in their mouth. I can just grab it without asking a command. All right? So you can also do something like this, especially with the kids. I have my kids do this. Auto sit, and I'll put the food down. Okay, good. Cider break. Now he can break, and now
Cider, come!
I'm gonna actually put some freeze-dried liver into his food because he's not really amped up about this food that much anymore.
Cider, come!
So you don't want the pattern though, like he comes over, the pattern. You don't want the pattern to be there, and then it's like, oh, you don't got the food, I'll see you later. So, Cider, come! Good boy! Sit. Good boy. And he gets to eat the food. So if you have any questions, please hit it up in the comments there. This is how, there's my technique of doing a recall. You see the evidence of it on our AFT Dog Training Facebook page. You see the evidence of it on our YouTube channel. This is the way that we do it. And I have 3 acres of land. I don't care if Cider is chasing a rabbit, a deer, a bird, a mouse. I don't care what he's chasing. His recall is like what you see right here every single time. So, and it's done with just using the food-based technique like I'm showing you. Thanks, Kelsey, for your help. Now we're going to move on for another technique that Kelsey may have with training, all right?